I never really thought I would be a presenter of live music. I'm a studio person and I love making records. But I also love live music, of course, because they're really different. They're really, making a record is creating something that makes you feel something in the moment, but it's not really created that way. But live music really wakes you up right then and there, in the moment, nowness. So, we had a friend named Gene de Sousa. He's a Brazilian guy who had presented a couple of concerts at the Faena Theater in the Faena Hotel, particularly Caetano Veloso. That went very well. So he thought, let's do a summer jazz series. So Gene and I got together and did a summer jazz series. And the owner of the Faena, Alan Faena, who to me is just brilliant, he didn't really like it because it was all local groups. He was like, who's going to come to the Faena Theater if they already saw them at Ball and Chain, right? So we decided to make it a winter series, and at that point it really kicked in that Sammy and I were the ones who had the contacts for the national groups. So over these years, we've kind of had a specialty of finding artists right on the tip before they become really big. And it's kind of been very lucky, and it's also been because we have a relationship with booking agents who are also very savvy also. So we had our series opened up with Jasmea Horn, who's a genius, right after she won the Sarah Vaughan Vocal Jazz Competition. So it's kind of fallen into this thing where Sammy started off more as the MC, artist relations, right, but I became really the main person who's conceiving it and kind of crafting a series of 6 concerts a year that are a combination of major jazz artists like Aldo Meola and Paquito de Rivera. We had Robin Ford, we had Paquito. Right now we're working on someone big. And artists right before they hit. We had Samara Joy 2 weeks before she got her first Grammy. We had Levy. I don't know if you know Levy. Levy is the Taylor Swift of jazz. She has 50 million Spotify listeners. Her audience was all young people who sang along with every word. She's this delicate little thing. She's a Berkeley graduate. She's Icelandic Chinese. She plays cello and guitar. And I think she's Cole Porter's reincarnation because her songs are so clever and lovely. So we try to have, in February, a romantic show. We've had so many incredible women singers: Veronica Swift, Samara, Alicia Tuja, Nicole Zaritis, who just won the Best Vocal Jazz Album for Grammy for that. And then we try in March to just have a master. We just had Sullivan Fortner in March, who's a master. And then in June, we try to do something that relates to Juneteenth. So last year we had Michael Mayo. The year before we had Donald Harrison from New Orleans. And this year we have a group called Something Else, which is an homage to Cannonball Adderley. But it's kind of bebop and soul music all mixed up together. So there's, my producer chops have been very stimulated by doing this because we have concept, we have great musicianship, and we have a venue that's so beautiful. It's like the ideal place really for jazz. So I've been asked, because this is such a success, to do other festivals and everything, and I've turned them down because that's not necessarily the road I want to travel on my life. But it's been really, really a pleasure to see how jazz audiences have become more sophisticated and have grown here in Miami over the years. Miami is actually becoming a cultural mecca. Who knew?